And we're going to go for that fort. Their war exhaustion is climbing. That's great. So that will hurt their manpower, which is already really low. And that's going to make it very difficult for them to transition from all those mercenaries back to having a real army. The treasure remains slow, they're losing money, they're having to take out loans. Our army is still big, but it's mostly mercenaries. We do want to see how many loans. Still 3. Okay, we knocked out 1 rival belligerent nation. Ottomans are having trouble keeping their states happy with them, it seems. And Muscovy is clearly in another war. They are fighting Denmark, Sweden, and Poland. Probably a Swedish independence war. No. Denmark is going into Chem, which is up here. I'm not sure why they didn't notify me. Apparently that's why. And we're going to invest in yet another manpower build. Actually, we're going to invest in a fort on our capital. Oh, Bukhara or capital. Yeah, we're going to do our capital. And Bukhara. Robbed us of our war chest, but people might see that and send us some money since we are at war with countries they hate. Otherwise, we'll just rely on loot. Okay, Ming had to give up a few provinces, and we got basically nothing out of that. Okay, to a few rivals. I think we'll go for VJ. Oops. That's not what I intended to do. It's old-fashioned. Going to embargo them, and we'll insult them to get even more power projection. We have nothing new to core. And we'll get rid of those mercs for the sake of our economy. Expand colonial borders, that sounds like a great idea. And I'm thinking that we're in pretty good shape for the moment. Low manpower, empty treasury, but both those things will be working in the right direction. And we see another province here that we can colonize. We're going to do that. Okay, rival, befriend Denmark. That sounds like a fine idea. Denmark has incorporated in Norway, so they're going to remain relatively powerful for Denmark. But I bet Sweden will declare their independence with support from Lithuania, which is going to be a problem because Poland is allied to Denmark, so Poland and Lithuania will fight, and that just gives Russia breathing room. And we're going to top off these relations. The question is, what do we do about these Persian cores? We could potentially move into Shirvan and see if we can provoke Russia into trying to defend them. Because Russia's probably got some issues here. Yeah, I think that's actually a very valid strategy. I would like to weaken Russia. If we were to declare on them, obviously we don't have claims, so we're not going to do that. No, they wouldn't. Okay, so we're just going to keep Shirvan friendly with us. Potentially they could be somebody that we would be interested in allying, or possibly invading and vassalizing. Okay, I think we'll hold out for military tech here, and I really wish we could get this up. I want that trade efficiency. So I think we are simply going to fabricate some more claims on Russia, and wait for that truce timer to wear out, then we'll have some more money, we'll have some more manpower. We'll have reduced our autonomy, converted stuff, dealt with rebels. All around that seems like the best idea. And let's see if we can rob any estates. We can rob the Merchants Guild. That sounds like a great idea. We can make them like us a little more. Yeah, we'll do that. And I think they would give us some Diplo points if we could get their influence 1 more percentage up, which was one of the reasons why I gave Monopoly charters. So let's see if there's something we can give them. The obvious choice would be Girin. So that goes to the Merchant Guilds. And they will give us Diplo points. They do need to tick up a few percent, but that's okay. Now I have a bit more money, and we could get some more manpower buildings, but I don't think I want to do that quite yet. We're going to have to put down some rebels here. Persia will appreciate it. And I think Sind or Delhi are going to very soon snipe off Gore. Let's check to see the provinces that we've claimed. We haven't checked that out in a while. Okay, good. Nothing down here that could upset people. We have claims on Russia, claims on Korea, Ming, Zhengzhou. And let's just keep an eye on what the Ottomans want. Okay, so they would be comfortable with the idea of partitioning Shirvan. So we might actually want to do that. Our spies got caught. Okay, so what do they actually want here? Okay, so we could take the eastern 6 provinces, potentially give them to Persia, the core. We could have Persia be the one to fabricate. looks like we already have some claim on something. Not sure which province that is. Okay, must be that courtesy of Persia. No. Must have something of our own that we've claimed. It's there. Okay, we can stop that nonsense. Colonize Grontalo. I don't like the idea. I do want Cholyaba. Because it's right there. And it's got even more fur. Help us continue to dominate that. And yeah, Bashkir has gold, so we want that as well. I'm hoping these Siberian separatists create a free Siberia here that we can simply plow into. Suffering a little attrition unnecessarily, so we'll split them up. And we lost a point of stability. Not ideal, but our stability has been pretty high, so I can't complain much. And the Ottomans are now at peace. Okay, local unrest. They're going to rise up anyway, so we will spur them on, mock them. Oh, independent Siberia. Going to fabricate Bashkir. And now we need these troops to help out in these spies help out in Siberia, so we're going to do that. Okay, we're maxed out here. We really don't want to pay full price, but I guess we're going to. I could have developed a little. Okay, I don't really want to pay full price, but I love having at the time military tax, so there we are. Now we don't have to worry about it, and we can focus more on our idea group. So 19,000, so let's get 20,000. We got 6 cans. We could get 2 more there. Bring us up to 8. I kind of like that. We'll leave those guys there. Suppressing rebels. And we are going to fabricate a claim here. We would like Shirvan. That's all we need to get us into the war. Russia's clearly having some problems, but they are currently at peace. I don't think they'll be willing to protect Shirvan, but if they are, that's all the better for us. We're going to get this tech as we're getting the neighbor bonus, and that'll decrease the amount that we spend on corruption, helping our economy. Let's see if we can talk the Ottomans into joining us in a little war in the Caucasus. Might as well get this up. Okay, the Ottomans would join in. They want this territory. We will... yeah, we'll give it to them. Russia's going even further into debt. I like that. Okay, wiped out their army on the first battle of the war. And I don't think it's going to get any prettier for them. We really didn't need Ottoman help here, but we're probably going to give them more territory than their contribution is worth. So we will get some favors out of it. We'll strengthen them. And this will save us a little bit of manpower. Okay, so we could potentially start paying for +2 advisors. That's not ideal. I think we'll go for these forts. Don't want to give that province to the Ottomans. They didn't have it claimed before, so maybe we should just mark what we want here. Yeah, Ottomans are suffering some rebel problems up here, but I think it's just because they recently conquered this place. It's still got high autonomy. Nothing that should concern us. Okay, we're going to hand this over to the Ottomans. Okay, and I think that's going to be our peace deal. I'm going to give the Ottomans what they want over here. I'm going to take the territory we have. That's a full 100. It's going to annoy people. Let's see how much cash they have. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So the Ottomans will owe us 16 favors. They'll pick up 3 provinces, and we'll get even more. We're going to hand those off to Persia to core for us. And we might as well keep these troops here. We'll keep that fort, because after all, we're not going to be the ones paying for it. Sadly, this territory is Shiite, so that's, you know, a hit to Persia's religious unity. Not ideal. I'm going to grant them Shirvan, grant them Kakheti, grant them Dagestan, grant them Turkey, and finally Terek. Okay, so we have a strong Persian vassal that likes us quite a bit. Speaking of that, we will make them like us even more by getting royal marriage, since that expired. Otherwise, what military access, we'll happily give it to them, as they are our most favored ally. And I'm not sure if there's anywhere around here where we could safely station this many troops. It doesn't appear to be. So we're going to split them in half and leave them here on rebel suppression duties. Okay, things are looking good. I do like having this fort to protect our western reaches. We have this fort for the same purposes. Not sure if we need to upgrade any others right now. Ming can't really do a whole lot. I guess we could upgrade this fort just to attract people here. Actually, that's probably a good idea. We've got the money, might as well do it. And we'll save the rest of our cash. We do need to invade Sibir, and we do have a claim, spy power to get a claim to do it. We wouldn't be able to, I don't think, diplomatically vassalize them because they have cores in territory that we own. So why don't we actually send our armies up here, wipe them out, and then bring them back. Okay, we need to improve relations with the Ottomans again. And let's take a look at what they have claimed. So they do want some territory here. I think they'll give up the ones on our vassal. We're not claiming anything in here. We're not going to claim this, even though we do want it. Let's take a look at what they want from Russia. Nothing.